responding to a tweet from New York State Attorney General James, and I got a message from Twitter, Elon Musk, stating that I have reached my limit for today, and this is my first tweet today. And I'm going to hit it again now, see if that message come up when I try and reply. This is the reply button. Press the reply. And you see at the bottom it says, you have reached your daily limit for this action. Please add a phone number. So this man is literally violating Americans who were born in this country at African American right to post on Twitter. President Biden, please use the immunity that the Supreme Court granted to a president, and they were trying to grant to President elect Donald Trump. But you are the current president, and you have all the authority granted in that order. And that is to protect this country from all enemies, domestic and foreign. And for this man to be violating a poor Black African American right to use, I'm going to say, to use Twitter or to use any, violating my freedom of speech, my saying 13th to 14th Amendment rights. He needs to be deported. He needs to be deported, President Obama. Not President Obama. I'm so confused right now because this is you can imagine how a poor person who was discriminated by the Democrats Attorney General, how I feel with this going on with me. Jesus, help me. Help this nation. Help President Biden. Give him the ability and the authority to save us, because you can imagine what's going to happen when Trump is sworn into office. And the reason that Musk is staying around Trump and staying at Mar-a-Lago is because he wants to make sure that Donald Trump does not give away their plans, because Donald Trump is notorious for telling what's going to happen. And he told us when he said he didn't need any votes. He told us then. Let me hit reply one more time and see if he's going to allow the action now. I don't know if he has. I don't even know how he knows that. Nope, it still won't. And this is my first tweet today talking about I've reached my limit for this action. And I got one more character left, so I'm not over that. And he won't let me post it. Please, Vice President Harris, if they did this, you can imagine and I remember seeing during the voting, the day of the election, that I think it was in Michigan, but one of the swing states was interviewed. A couple of those states were interviewed, and the reporter asked were they having any problems with the large number of people that were voting, and this particular person said no, because Starlink, they were using Starlink. And I thought then that, of course, that is Elon Musk software, and they're not supposed to even be hooked up to a computer. So how did his software help them to process voting, the voting tallies so early and without any issues? So please, please, this man Musk needs to be deported. And Donald Trump, um, I heard Vice President Harris tell a little girl recently when she said that she was sorry that she lost, that and Vice President Harris replied, I didn't lose. I didn't lose. Or we didn't lose, I think she said. I'm not sure. But if that's the case, Donald Trump should not be sworn in. And the fact that he's going to issue pardons to all those people who, for January the 7th, all those people who stormed the Capitol, especially the ones who got 20 years or so, he's doing that because he's afraid, he's scared that they're going to give the evidence that they have on him. So it's like we are in a world of trouble, and Musk is the person that's leading the effort. And even though Johnson was, I'm going up a little off topic a little bit, but I'm just taking advantage to do this commentary. Even though Johnson won to be the speaker, the Republican speaker of the House, we can almost, um, it's entirely possible and highly unlikely that Musk wasn't involved in that, because just like he um, posted on Twitter when him and Trump was trying to get the debt ceiling, the Republicans to ride to increase that. You can imagine the pressure that was put on Johnson to deliver in the latest voting for put on Republicans to vote for Johnson as the Speaker of the House, because Trump owns him. And if you are a Republican, you must know that when they get in office, they won't have any more use for you all either. Because Trump told us too. He told his voters to vote for him this time, and they would never have to vote again. So please, please, and if anything happened to me, I would never hurt myself because I'm a Christian, and for me, I believe that's the ultimate sin. But my divine purpose was to shed light on discrimination, and I used to say employment discrimination, and to for that light to reveal that the Civil Rights Act of 1964, Title VII, needs to be amended again, and that applies to what I'm doing now with this particular tweet. So please, please, and you all that are watching and the people that were on earlier, please like and subscribe and share this broadcast once I post it. Thanks. If I'm allowed to post it one more time, I'm going to try again. And again, you have reached your daily limit, and this is my first tweet of the day. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I think a lot of the social media channels, apps are also engaged in, and I think they're more mainly engaged in it because of the Trump tax cuts, and maybe they're being blackmailed too. They all went down to Trump to Florida to meet with Trump, because YouTube has my watch hours at 220 something, and that's grossly incorrect. Thanks. End it.